I sat here and I was wanting to record another video, which I'll do another time, um, because I've kind of moved around the house, um, and I am nomadic, so to have a whole lot of filming equipment is just not going to work for me. Also, I speak a lot with my hands, so my business partner was like, do you really think that a clip-on mic is going to work? And I've watched enough content and videos to actually know that we don't need all the fancy stuff, and you don't care about the fancy stuff. But we live very close to a main road, and I haven't actually taken into account how much noise I'm surrounded by all the time, because I just wanted a little bit of quiet in order to make this video. And there's a lot of noise, like all the time. And now I'm sitting and going, what happens like in my sensory system and in my nervous system when there's so much noise? And then I ended up sitting and paying attention to all the different things that I can hear at one time. My nephew is sitting in the other room, and he's just naturally a heavy breather, so I can hear him breathing, I can hear the traffic, I can hear people walking and talking at the same time, I can hear the buzz of the fridge also at the same time. There's just these layers of noise that are happening all the time, and I'm not saying that it's a lot. I'm just saying that we zone out. We've learned to just function in the world that's very busy and that's very noisy. And I had actually stopped meditating. The reason why I stopped meditating is because of so much of the consciousness work that I do. I'm really good at being in the present moment and watching what I'm doing. It took a long time for me to practice and keep on bringing myself into the present moment. And now I have trained myself to witness when I'm cooking and get into all the different flavors of eating. So I've put different techniques into place when I shower, being conscious of the water, being conscious of the smells of the shampoo and the conditioner and all those kind of things. So I'm really, really, not always, sometimes it slips, but I'm pretty good at it. And I am good at it. But for some reason, it stopped me meditating. And then I have said before, which I don't know whether you caught up on and watched, that I had watched a documentary about halting dementia, and kind of even some people seeing some reversal in some memory loss. And one of the things was meditating. So I've gotten back into meditating. And I have tinnitus, which is another video that I'm going to do. I have lived with tinnitus for about 7 years, non-stop buzzing, ringing in my ears. So I don't have the capacity to be in absolute silence. And I've learned to meditate through the tinnitus. And I've also learned to meditate through the noise. Which is a beautiful technique of meditation, is to not let the noise distract you, but to actually bring all the noises into the meditation. But it is a lot, and I just wanted to actually acknowledge for myself that it's a lot. And I think it's heightened for me because of the way that I move around nomadically, and then there's times when I am at the ocean and all I can hear is the ocean, or I'm not in a big city, I'm in a small town, and there's a lot of noise. And what is it doing? How is it making you feel? Are you okay with the amount of, I'm checking in, are you okay with the amount of noise that surrounds you? Or are you going to send me a message and say to me, Jo, come hang out with me because it's so beautifully peaceful and quiet? And if we aren't in an environment where we get that beautiful peace and quiet, do we find ways to gift ourselves? Because I can actually feel, now that I'm aware of it, that it's in my energetic system. Wow.